Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel 4, where last episode, with a new day in Crossbell dawning, we began our intel gathering a massive sweep of the city, finishing off East Street before entering the Harbour District in Rhineford's Crossbell branch, getting some information about the Rhineford Company's actions from the receptionist. We then entered the central square and started our recon, finding a new book series to read as we continue our sweep.
Man, look at you, Mr. Recruit. You clean up pretty nice for a plain old construction worker. This calls for a celebration. Come on, I'm starving. Check out my uniform. Pretty spiffy, right? Hi, Jet. Looks great and fits me like a glove. What more can I ask for? I guess it looks okay. It's a weird uniform, but still. Check out my uniform. Pretty spiffy, right? They're all celebrating, are they? Right, let's go in Divinge Set's Cafe and find an event awaiting me. Flot.
It's been hard to get any news of the outside world since the Crossbell Times had their circulation audit. I decided to pick up a novel for my literary fix instead. This one's at the top of the charts right now. At first I thought it was all but hype, but it was actually pretty good. You can have my copy if you like. It's definitely worth a read.
We have 3 and 9 chapter 4, so we have a bedtime story. We've got another reading material after that. I guess we supplemented with our kids' tale. It's going to be a while for this one. Maybe I'll give it a read. Thanks.
I'm not happy with the Crossbell Times, and I've got more to say now than ever before. How can they fold at a time like this? Moving their base of operations is no excuse. I've got opinions the public needs to know about.
Wow, she sure is spirited. Leave me alone, Celty. I'm tweaking a flot.
Going by what I hear on the radio, Erebonia far outclasses Calvert in terms of military might. Drafting civilians into the army likely help bolster their numbers. Whether those new soldiers are skilled is another question. If Calvert falls to Erebonia, the Empire will extend across the entire continent.
That's the end, be all and end all of it, isn't it? Quite a few people having dinner today. Locals, tourists, soldiers, they'll all want to stuff themselves. I just wish I knew how to put everything on the plate in a way that made it look nice. Yeah, this customer a while back that really left an impression on me. He was wearing a blue uniform. He came right up to the counter and said he'd heard we made food out of monsters and wanted to try some. It's been over a year since I first tried my hand at that. I didn't think anyone would remember. So I got to thinking, maybe the soldiers would enjoy a new menu that has a bit of originality about it. A guy in a blue uniform who likes weird food, huh? No doubt about it. It has to be him. I've been thinking about how to give our military customers a better time when they're eating. An all-new menu wouldn't make dining here more fun. Don't you think? Would make. Sometimes the "nt" on a sentence below blends with the word on above. Mains has been told to give Rhineford our full cooperation. Ever since war was declared, they've been doubling our regular quotas several times over. We were busy enough to begin with, and now this? These demands are totally unreasonable. We've got to take a break every once in a while, right? Work's so busy these days. Hey, 2-bit. Welcome, welcome. I'll barely get a moment to catch my breath. When I finish up today, I might finally get a chance to go cut loose at the casino again. So the casino, eh? Hello, family. Hold on, Yuna, are you really back?
Oh hey, you're Harold, right? The trader who'd sometimes come to West Street? Yeah, I'm back. Sorry for disappearing for a while, though. Oh, that's nothing to worry about. We're just glad to see you again. At times like this, we need to hold tight to whatever happiness we can find, and your smiling face certainly helps.
Agreed. Seeing you one last time added a little positivity to an unhappy situation.
Wait, last?
I'm not sure I followed. Get out of the camera shot!
Daddy's got to go to war and be a soldier.
Huh? Even you been drafted now? I'm afraid so. I want to report to the conscription office my assignment tonight, so I wanted to spend what little time I had left with my family.
Don't talk like that, dear. You'll come back again, won't you? This can't be goodbye.
That's right. Of course I'll be back.
To think such kind-hearted people are being forced to fight on the battlefield.
It was even more unsettling when you realise that he's just one of many.
Agreed. Harold, this isn't the end. So promise me you'll come back home safe and sound.
I promise you, Yuna. You know, it's funny. You really do remind me of the good people of the SSS. Sophia, Colin, Yuna, thank you. Your words have given me the confidence I needed. I'll be back soon, I swear. You're one of those waiters, aren't you? He's one of them. How was your meal? Are you enjoying it?
I'm eating. Piss. Please go away. I'm eating. Ask me at the end when I've edited what I think.
It's like asking someone when there's...
Let's go.
Yes! Let's go away, them. We put in today's reservation in advance and asked them to make a special feast. It would be a shame not to enjoy the last of our time together, after all. Keep your cool, wild filly. I don't want to bite my tongue, Ash. Harold, you've got to make it back safe and sound, no matter what. I'm not hungry. Don't be like that, Colin. You didn't even eat breakfast this morning. I know, but I wasn't hungry then either. That boy still looks so distressed. One can hardly blame him. May I be excused? Colin, please just try one bite. Doesn't it look good? My husband insists that things will work out, so I can't just keep wallowing about it, can I? I'm so glad I got to see you at least, Una. It really settles my heart. You be sure to stay your bubbly, energetic self, alright? And do try not to worry your mother too much. Yeah, you've got it. I'll be praying for your husband to return safe and sound. Thank you. Please do be careful, everyone. I've got to actually go talk to my mum at some point here. We're giving out complimentary coupons to military personnel like what they did in Michelin. Even with the government kickbacks, it's going to be pretty hard on my finances. We don't have much of a choice but to deal with it. Soldier stationed here waiting to go to the front spend a lot of time at our restaurant. Same goes for Crossbell natives that have been drafted. They get coupons for free dishes too. I don't really know how to feel about all that. Bing Sept Hamburg steak. I was confused. We've been through so many people already. I feel like we've been through like nearly... Must be like 50 NPCs at least. At this point. But... Again, we still haven't gone to Genten. I came here with my buddies for one last meal. I thought they'd only serve light snacks in a cafe like this, but I was wrong. The stuff's so good, I wish I could try more of the dishes. I've got precious little free time as it is, though. I should finish and get back. Nom 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 nom. To be honest, I'm rude right now, talking to everyone while they're trying to eat. Lots of businesses have been giving out coupons for military personnel. Our squad got ones for free meals at this cafe. Oops, there I go running my jaw again. I gotta finish this and meet up with my buddies. Oh, nom 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 nom. Nom nom. Wish I could get sold of some of these more nutritious foods. Something with a stronger flavour. What? Really? That's not good enough? I mean, what the Erebonian army has on offer normally is terrible, isn't it? Why did they have to take Harold? I know crying about it won't do any good, but I just can't accept this. And I know it's not just me. A lot of our customers these days can barely bring themselves to eat, so they're so worried. So many of Crossbell's finest are getting snatched up by the army. This hardly feels like the place I grew up in anymore. They took over it pretty fast. Right, so we have 3 different reads right now, although one we will keep for a long period of time. This is where we find another one after all. Let's go to Genten and get our next bit of info. So it's war. The way this town is now, my blues just look out of place. If I had any choice, I wouldn't go, but we're so close to the front lines here, you know? And I'd rather stand and fight than let them plow through us. Something like this, I wish I could be a blue myself. I'd let the wind carry me away and escape all this. We're so close to the front lines here. No time to talk about running. You'd actually just end up near the battleships. It would be very bad for you. Our second event of the evening. Still quite a few people to talk to. I imagine we won't be seeing any new products for a while once the war gets underway. What do you mean? War's a great innovator. The summer selection is lovely, of course, but I was so looking forward to seeing the fall and winter models. Or, what is it good for? Chat? I'm not saying it. The summer selection is lovely, of course, but I was so looking forward to seeing the fall and winter models. Yeah. Nothing more to share than your love for appliances. These old appliances are so nifty. I was going to start collecting them now that I'm living on my own. What? I'm going to have 15 washing machines! But I got my draft card in the mail the other day. What lousy timing. I was just beginning to enjoy being a student. But I got my draft card in the mail. Yeah. I'm just enjoying being a student. Una, is that you? I'm so glad you're alright, and you brought the rest of Class 7 with you too. Hi Wendy, it's good to see you again. Sorry to surprise you like this, we've had our reasons to keep quiet. Wow, sounds like you're caught up in some serious stuff. I don't know what to think about this singularity stuff, but I'm just so relieved to see you get home again, Una. I'm sure Lloyd will feel the same. Oh, that name. Detective Lloyd Bannings of the Special Support Section. They were the heroes you admire so much, right, Una? Yeah, I wonder what they're up to now.
I wish I could tell you, but no one's heard from any of them for a while. You hear rumors that they're still active underground, but it's all very hush-hush. Plus, security around the tower is even tighter now than that the Imperial Defense Force has posted here. Imperial Defense Force? Yeah, everyone around here says they're just glorified bodyguards for Rufus. They're supposed to protect the Imperial family, so I don't know what they're doing here. It's so bad not even regular Crossbell residents can go near the tower anymore. I see. Sounds like getting in will be harder than we thought. Thanks, Wendy. I think we have a better handle on what's going on now. Even with the SSS gone, I promised you Class 7 will do something about this. Really? You know, you've really grown up. We can't really do something about the situation in Crossbell. Maybe the overall situation. Alright, I'll be counting on you. But drop by here if you need any help with your orbital tech, okay? The IDF soldiers stationed in the tower got themselves a nickname, Rufus's Honors Guard. They're supposed to protect the Imperial family, so I don't know what they're doing here. Anyway, drop on by if you need any help with your orbital tech. Best pump yourselves up and do everything you can out there. I do need strengthened weapons. I do have enough U material after buying that lovely evergreen last time. So we're changing to the prisoner taker, destroying all opponents in his path. That sounds meaner than it probably should sound. The Glare Fang, the Tempest Gear, the Abelia Bolt. Bestows luck on anyone, whoever aims it. Magic Elemental. And the Double Crime. The switch has utilizes 2 incredibly sharp blades, leaving its opponents with fatal wounds. Double Crime. What a great name. Weirdly enough, we can actually upgrade the Noble Arc. And the Leo Lance. I guess we may as well. And from there, what do we do, if anything? I guess we leave it. There might be some slots I can do. Maybe. More Altina power. No, Muse should probably get some as well. Welcome. Can I help you find anything? We've got a sale on all our survival products. Take a look. You might find something you like. There's mini orbital lamps, orbital radios, and camping stoves too. Don't be shy. There's plenty here for everyone. Well, I can't buy the rider goggles. Actually, 100%. Prevents facial strain. Oh, I don't have enough money. Absorbs enemy magic attacks. I mean, I could sell old weapon. I'm sure whenever I do this, it kills a completionist soul, right? Yeah. That's my cats. 18% chance to absorb magic attacks. And attacks critical stat down at 12%. Welcome to Genten, best orbital store in town. Crossbell may be going through some tough times, but we'll continue to offer the best service we can. Go ahead and take a look. Crossbell may be going through... nothing else? Go ahead and take a look at the car. I wonder if it's got like a shock bumper, to be honest. See when they drive through the enemies. Getting drafted and posted to Crossbell. It all happens so fast. I'd always wanted to leave my hometown and see the big city. Just not like this. Not a lot of people have double speak at this point in time. Buy your RGB traffic cones. Get them at Gentens. Right, we're still gathering more intel. It doesn't stop. It looks like we might be able to head to Orcus Tower though, because it looks like we can't even go anywhere near it, really. So should we get that area done next? We need to go towards Yuna's parents. I mean, there's Station Street as well. That shouldn't be too big. And you got the geofront down here, which I'm sure it's not going to let me into. The entrance to the geofront is locked. A1. Wow, everything's so noisy. I've been away so long, the city's going to take some getting used to. Is it even worth going home at this point? Maybe I should just keep moving. Oh, have you seen that lady around our apartment building before? Excuse me, aren't you Ryu's sister? Oh, hi, Yuna. You're back in Crossbell, huh? I heard you'd gone to some school in Erebonia. Oh, yeah, well, a lot of stuff happened. Sounds like she's out of the loop. I guess that makes sense, given how much time she spends traveling. Hey, I know this is probably none of my business. After all, I haven't seen you in, what, 6 months? But with all this stuff about war on the horizon, be careful not to push yourself too hard, alright? Right, thank you. 6 months, huh? Something's never changed. I wonder where she went this time. My leg again. Given everything that's gone on, I'm sure my family's worried. I should check on them. But sheesh, was Crossbell always this crowded? There's just too many people all of a sudden.
Big military presence all of a sudden is why. Word on the street is that Kate's been cozying up to the Imperial Defense Force. I won't believe it unless I hear it from her myself. Can't seem to get any time line with her lately though. She'd never betray those guys and go over to the Governor General's side.
I think I've seen this guy talk to Lloyd before. Those rumors about Kate can't be true, right?
If the stuff I'm hearing about Kate is true, then nah, she'd never betray those guys and go over to the Governor General's side. The curse is very compelling. I can't believe my luck getting posted to Crossbell. I thought I'd finally get to see Ark and CL perform. When you know it, their leading lady's gone missing, so all shows are cancelled. So much for getting some culture. Don't they have understudies here? Ark and CL's fame has spread all the way to the Empire and back, but they're not putting any shows on right now. Such a disappointment. I joined the army for the culture. For the shows. Got some new orders a while back. As of now, Rhymes Deliveries is also transporting materials for the government.
I never loved this job, but I'm liking it less and less these days. I feel like people look at us different now, like we're traitors to Crossbell or something. But there's nothing I can do about that. For now, I'd better get the stuff over to Tangram Fortress. Don't worry, everyone will be convinced in the end by an ethereal thing.
I'm sorry that people feel about you that way. All the trains that come from the station these days are military units. Even the biggest railway buff needs some variety, you know? All these things do is transport materials. Boring. I wish I could set eyes on that stunning silver beast with the lion emblem once more.
You must be talking about the Derflinger. It's hard to imagine ever having another chance to, but it'd be nice to ride it with everyone and visit a bunch of places like we used to.
My personal train. Oh, train of my dreams, where can you be? That gleaming silver sheen, shining like the light that lives within my heart. The next Olivet is here. Listen to that poetry. About things that go in locomotion. This leads to Ursula Row, but we should stay in the city for now. Agreed. Yes, the big old city, where there's at least 3 more areas to check out. Right, where am I going? Harbour, Entertainment, West Street. I mean, I want to go to Orchis Tower because we're not going to really get anything done there. Admin district, not allowed. Wait, I thought that goes to Orchis Tower. Okay, I literally cannot go there. Okay. I'll go back to Central Square then. Orchis Tower is inaccessible. So I guess we'll go to West Street first to allow Yuna to meet up with her family yet again. It's not a bad thing to do.
Been a long time, West Street. Your home is somewhere around here, isn't it? How about that? It seems like a nice, quiet little neighborhood, and I can smell fresh baked bread.
What should we do, Yuna? It's your call.
I'm good for now. I can't say I'm not tempted to go home, but I don't want to get my family in trouble. We can probably find out how they're doing by asking around the neighborhood. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's start with that bakery. I know the staff there, and it's a popular place, so they should have heard plenty of gossip.
Sounds like a plan. Indeed it does. We want to know what the love situation is there, you know? So that takes me to the old... Oh, I didn't actually go in the old SSS building. Guess this way's just a dead end. I didn't actually go in the SS building. I didn't even realize that I didn't go in. How did I forget that? I mean, I'm guessing the door's locked. So it doesn't matter. But I'd be surprised if it was open. Because we had to have a key before, remember? The door is locked. Just as I thought. You okay, Yuna?
Oh, sorry, it's nothing. Let's get moving. Right. Nobody's here. I guess it hasn't been used since then.
So I knew we couldn't go in there. Maybe subconsciously I avoided it because of that effect. But I mean, I didn't even try the door.
Huh? Yuna? Yuna, is that really you?
You bet, the one and only you and Crawford, back in Crossbell.
Surprised to see me. You idiot! Do you know how worried we were about you? Seriously, we thought you were gone for sure. We went to pray at the cathedral every day. I guess Adios finally heard us. Yuna, I'm so glad you're okay. Oh, sorry for worrying you guys. A lot's happened the past couple of weeks.
Sounds like these kids really care about you.
Nah, dude, we knew you'd be fine. She always comes back, like a zombie. Who are you calling a zombie? I will knock some manners into you.
I didn't say anything, don't hurt me.
It's like you never left. I know, right? Things have been pretty tough here in Crossbell, but you probably already knew that. Be careful when you're walking around town. Sure. Thanks, Henry, Momo. Be sure to stay out of trouble yourselves. My daddy's really stressed. I don't know what to do. Colin wasn't looking too happy either. I should talk to him and try to cheer him up. That's what we junior SSS members do.
They still remember then.
Taking care of Crossbell's not easy, but that's what the junior SSS is here for. More and more people need our help these days. And their problems are really serious too. Hey, Ryu, I know you want to be like the SSS and that's great, but don't do anything that could put you or Momo in danger, alright?
Sure thing.
Well, the same goes for you. The town is crawling with soldiers, so watch your back.
Ryu's got his head on his shoulders. But so do normal people.
Ryu was saying it, live people generally. Ryu was saying his dad's store might have to close down because the railway's being held up. My brother's joined the army, just like about everyone else, and Momo's family got their own problems too. That's just how it goes. We've got to keep things together, for everyone's sake. Be careful when you're walking around town, alright?
That I will. Let's bustle into my apartment buildings, even though I'm not allowed in.
This is the apartment building where your family lives, isn't it, Yuna? Yeah, I don't want to go back until I'm certain it's safe, though. It sounds like we have some information to gather.
Let's concentrate on public places where we can hear some local chatter. Not allowed in. Interestingly, there's something at the CNS temp office, too. And we haven't even been to the entertainment district. That's so promising. We're with the keep it up with the Joneses neighbours again. Damn you, Novash. It's bad enough that she makes a fool of me, but now she's insulting the whole of Crossbell. Oh, it makes my blood boil. I fear I shall go mad. She gives Erebonians a bad name. I have no choice but to use my mad skills on the Orbital Network to teach her a lesson. Ah! Old man found Facebook. Curse that Novash! How dare she insult our fair city? Her sheer arrogance knows no bounds. Yeah, get with it. Get with it.
Mrs. Novash, I've always thought she was rather ill-mannered, but this goes beyond that. How could she go around bragging about her donations to the war effort? I was willing to overlook a squabble with my husband, but this I cannot abide. I was willing to overlook Mrs. Novash's squabble with my husband, but this I cannot abide. Yes.
Thanks for rewording it. His mad skills on the Orbital Network.
I think something good must have happened to my daddy. He said something about the cause of his worries going back to Erebonia. Well, that means he rushed off to work this morning with a real spring in his step. The time has come for the Empire to settle our score with the Republic. I can't wait to see those dogs cower in the face of our united might. To that end, I donated 100,000 mira to the Imperial Army the other day. Oh, just my way of doing my part. At long last, Calvard will learn just how superior we of the Erebonian Empire are. That's a lesson Crossbell already learned the hard way, wouldn't you say?
Really? Wow. What a nice person. Good luck, kid.
She's been moved from St. Ursula's to that place near Armorica. What in the world are they thinking? She's still getting back on her feet. A move like that could put way too much stress on her. And if that wasn't enough, Sully's getting mixed up in some dangerous business outside of her practicing hours. All this worrying is going to give me a coronary. Get a hold of yourself, Sammy. You've got to do what you can to support them. It's your duty as a fan and a caretaker. Does she even know we're here? Seems like there's a real story here. Consider my curiosity piqued.
That's the point, isn't it?
I'll make Sully's bed. That'll be a start. Give her a cozy place to rest once she gets back. And I'll make something nice for her to eat. I bet she's going to be hungry.
Oh, we can't go in there, of course. Door is locked. We'll leave you to your sweeping. Poor kid. Poor kid. Off we go then. Morge is next. No, we gotta speak to you, lady, with the bread. Old Lady Brittany.
A whole bunch of people moved in the houses down that alleyway last week. Muto said they were commandeering all unused buildings for the war effort. It's outrageous. There was that incident with the bakery staff, and now they're throwing people out of their homes. How can everyone stand by and let this happen? What kind of future are we heading for?
What incident with the bakery staff?
How can everyone stand by and let this tyranny pass unchallenged? What happened to us? To the people we were meant to be?
We'll ask you in a second.
There are rumors going around that Oscar's been drafted. Oh no! I know what I'll do if he leaves to go to the front. I'll just have to buy as much of his bread as I can while he's still here. Oscar's an incredibly talented baker. I come here all the time to sample his work. Bennett's latest creation's enough to sneeze at either. But Oscar's a true master of his craft. Losing him would be like losing the sun.
Bit of a crush much. Oh, is that you, Una? You're a sight for sore eyes.
Hi, Morges. It's good to see you again.
I was in Northumbria when you dropped by during your field exercises last time. I was sent there to teach the locals about bacon. I had my reservations, but they seemed happy enough about it, so I guess it was alright.
I see.
But they were happy about it. Yeah, things are tough, but it's not nearly as bad as it is over there. It's a shame about Oscar, but what can we do except grin and bear it? I know you have your troubles, but this place is safe. Feel free to take a break. It's a shame about Oscar, but we can't let it crush us. It'd be nice if Bennett could be more comfortable around customers, though. Can you imagine me greeting customers over the counter? He's the backroom baker, eh? Wow, is that you, Una? And Class 7 too?
Oscar, Bennett, you're back from Heindel.
Oh, you were at Vestal Street helping citizens evacuate when the Great Twilight initially began. Yeah, we managed to make it home, thanks to you guys. It's a relief to see you're all okay, right, Bennett?
Yes, I'm sure Lena and the others will be happy to hear that. I should get back to work. Oscar, let's talk about the new menu later, okay?
Is Bennett okay? Don't worry, she's been like that a lot lately. Ever since I got my draft card, actually.
So they're drafting you into the army as well?
As a commissary, man, yeah. I'll probably be seeing my share of danger, though. I ship out in 2 weeks. Morgus is back, so it's really just a question of me stepping down.
That explains why Bennett looks so upset.
There's nothing I can do to stop it from happening, so I'm just going to concentrate on whatever work I can still do. How about you, Una? Stop by your place yet? Lena, Ken, and Nana have been missing you like you wouldn't believe.
I really want to go back, but... Oscar, have you noticed anything different about the neighborhood lately? Like soldiers or MPs patrolling around the place more often?
No, not that I can recall. The only thing I can think of that's different is that you-know-who moved to a new office.
No, really?
I assume he means the new service that vanished from the harbour. At any rate, it sounds like your house is a mark for surveillance. Makes sense. They probably didn't think you were coming home anyway.
Yeah, I'll drop by and tell my family I'm okay when we're done.
Come on, why long faces? Don't let this stuff get you down. I just finished taking a fresh batch of loaves from the oven. Go ahead and take some.
Are you sure? Us too. That's so nice of you. Thanks. Well, if you insist, thank you.
They ate Oscar's bread. HP, EP, and assault points were fully restored. CP restored by 200. Oscar's bread is the good stuff. Not gonna learn how to make it. Given the circumstances, I can't help but worry about those who've gone underground. Well, you were all safe, so I guess I'll just have to believe in them and wait. Even the mixed-up world we have on our hands can't interrupt my bread production. Feel free to pick up a few for the road. If only the bread did that, I would pick up loads. Because I don't really have the money for it. I'm so glad you're all okay. I'm sorry. I'm so emotionally drained. I still can't believe Oscar has to go off to war. What will I do when he's gone?
I want to help. Yes, but there's nothing we can do for her. I'm so glad you're all okay.
Oh. No extra dialogue there. I don't know if they got closer still. We were wondering. Maybe this going on will make her act Still, we'll have to be careful in case the military is keeping an eye on this place. No, no, no. Yo ho, thank you. Welcome to the channel, not no to you. But really, like, you were told that they weren't monitored, and you still won't go in there. What, Yuna? General store tallies. Oh, excuse me, welcome to Whoa, Yuna, you're back! What a relief. We've been worried sick ever since you dropped off the grid. Are you okay? No major injuries? Have you been eating right? I'm fine, I'm fine. Sorry I couldn't get in touch until now. As long as you're alright, you seem to have matured a bit, even. I'm glad to see your friends are alright too. Thank you. What happened here? The place is a mess. Oh, nothing much. We just had a little incident. A training camp was built over by a Moroccan village a little while back. It's a pretty large-scale facility, so they need a lot of people to help run it, and, well, don't tell me they've roped you into it. That's right, they claim they were only asking for volunteers. But it doesn't make much difference, volunteer or not. Tallies might have been conscripted down the line anyway. So many of our friends have family getting drafted in. I don't think I could have looked them in the eye if I said no. Besides, the way I see it, I can do some real good help running the camp. Or helping run the camp. Really? Okay. I guess you have a point. I'd have to say that ease the situation. Thank you, guys. Hey, there's no need to be so bummed out. It'll all work out somehow. Elsa and Momo will be running the store in my stead, so drop by now and then if you have the chance. These hard times won't last forever. We just gotta pull through it. I hope you'll continue to support Tallies in the meantime. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Me neither, but there's not much we can do about it. Well, we could buy a salad pecky now. Healthy salad flavoured nom nom snack. Nom. Yum. Yum. I'm out of money. Last thing I could buy was salt. Don't you worry about us. We're doing a lot better than some of the other folks getting dragged into the war. As long as we manage to stay in business, things should work out just fine. Easier said than done, of course. It's been tough with the trains out of action, and I've still got a lot to teach Elsa before I go. I'll have to explain this all to Momo. That's not going to be easy. Though when I think about what Harold's family is going through, I don't have any right to complain. You know, you and your friends take care of yourselves. Feel free to drop by any time. Bit worried about my monetary supply now. It's not like we've been battling for 2 hours.
That sign.
Huh? What the heck?
I mean, you did get told that they moved. Crossbell News Service. This must be the place. Matches up what we heard at the bakery. Gonna have to have a chat with them while we're here. Could yield some useful information. As a newspaper, they're sure to have their finger on the pulse of current events. Alright, let's find out what they know. Tell me more, CNS. Wow, they really did move everything here. There aren't that many people. I recall you saying that you reached the geofront through the basement. It was still in the abandoned law office then, right? Yeah, that wasn't easy. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Hello. Please excuse the mess. We've only just moved in. We're still getting used to the new space, but it'll be up and running before you know it. Wait, you all... Reigns, are these the kids you told me about before? No doubt about it. I'd recognize Class 7 anywhere. I was wondering when you guys would show up. Certainly kept us waiting. Oh, how did you know you were coming? What's your deal? Don't tell me you're... Whoa, slow down. We're not part of the intelligence division, so don't worry. And as for you, Reigns, can you choose your words better? It's no wonder they would be suspicious after hearing something like that. My bad, my bad. It felt like the quickest way to get them up to speed. It's Grace Lynn. Well, in any case, allow me to introduce myself. Grace Lynn, writer for the Crossbell Times and journalist extraordinaire. Now, about your missing instructor, the Ashen Chevalier, I've been following his career for a while now. I might be able to tell you something useful. How about it? Oh, so you must know the SSS then. Now that I think about it, I feel like I've heard them mention you before. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I've seen it all. The formation of the SSS, the Cold Incident, and even the struggle for independence. I've got caught up in Operation Birdcage too. If I recall correctly, wasn't that the plan to shut down the SSS and their allies? I'd never have thought a regular citizen could achieve so much. I must admit I'm a little curious about what you'd be able to tell us. It also seems to me that you have plenty of information sources. Maybe more than what a run-of-the-mill journalist should have. Ah, you flatter us. We're just good at keeping our ears open for gossip is all. Muse, is something wrong? It's nice to finally meet you guys too. Reigns has told me so much. I have to say though, his stories don't do you justice. I know the SSS had high hopes for you, but your friends have a lot going for them too. Looks like you're sizing us up just so you can write a juicy article on us later. Cut to the chase. Since you're so knowledgeable, tell us what's going on with the singularity. You mean the places where all the black pleroma grass is grown? Sorry, not really my area of expertise, even though you know about it, but you won't tell us where? After our old offices got taken over, we've been real busy moving. I haven't even gotten the chance to go out for the last week or so. However, now that Rufus is out of town, this is the perfect opportunity to start gathering some info. I've heard about that too, so it's true. From what I can glean, he returned to the tower briefly following the military parade at the capital, but he left almost immediately, leaving the Imperial Defense Force instead. I have no doubt he's got his hands full with the war effort. But there's something suspicious about his movements. It certainly does sound strange. Seems to me like he's involved with something else on the side. I bet the Governor General is involved in matters he doesn't want his citizens finding out about. There's not a lot of proof, but I think we're onto something. Must be a journalist's intuition. Thank you so much, you were super helpful. Would you object to letting us know if you find anything else? Of course not. Between you and the SSS, I feel like I could never run out of material. Maybe you could even give me an exclusive interview when you bring back the your instructor. Fair exchange is no robbery, am I right? For sure, we'd be happy to. We look forward to working with you. We're just giving, super... I hope Reen agrees. Hope Reen's okay with us giving away his interview rights. Could have got a pretty penny for that. Oh wow, actual visitors, welcome. Please excuse the mess. I'd get you some tea if I knew where the kettle was. I've been working here part-time to support myself while I'm studying. If there's anything you need, just let me know. Sure, thanks. This boy looks familiar. I think I've seen him around West Street before. Well, whatever, I shouldn't pry. I've been working here part-time to support myself while I'm studying. Phew, looks like I finally got everything moved in from the old office. Our journalists have it a lot tougher than me. Least I can do is give them a proper place to work. The SSS members seem to be busy with something behind the scenes, but even I couldn't find much about it. I've got my hopes pinned on you though. If you discover anything interesting, share the info with me, stat. You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. We're slammed right now with the office move. I haven't been able to do any reporting. Just one worrying thing crops up after another these days. Well, I'm going to scope out Tangram Fortress later today. It's really piqued my curiosity, what with the rumours about a new Panzer Soldat model being stationed there. Ooh. Tell me more! Oh hi, we don't get visited around here too often. I'm McKennan, the managing director. We've been getting a lot of flack from the government and censors lately. You can see what it's done to us. The editor-in-chief's getting called to appointments all over town. Meanwhile, I'm the one keeping this office up and running. We've never faced a crisis like this before, but we're not about to fold anytime soon. We'll put out the next issue even if it kills us. Those censors really don't let up. Even moving our offices didn't get us any kind of respite. Actually, if they keep this up, it'll only be a matter of time until we go under. Tree and the editor-in-chief are working so hard, we can't let their efforts go to waste. Well, speaking of news, I guess this is an opportune time as any to read the paper, maybe. This leads to the second floor. It's probably best not to go this way. We've now completed West Street, Central, Square, and more. I guess that leaves us with the entertainment district to finally enter at last. We're finally going there. Anyway, with that said, let's read issue 4 of Propaganda RS. Economy. Ryford Company revises forecasts. Ryford Company Chairman Irina Ryford announced revisions to the company's Q2 forecasts on August 13th. The figures are greatly increased owing to RF's role as government supplier while preparations for Operation Jormungand begin. Jormungand. RF manages all 3 of Erebonia's mines and is currently recruiting additional miners due to the increased demand for weapon production. Factories 1 and 3 are operating at full capacity, and staff from the 4th Development Division are being temporarily diverted to armaments manufacture. The 3 great mines of Erebonia. The 3 most important mines in the Empire, Sachin in Nortia, Aragon in Lemaire, and Mains in Crossbell, are all managed by the RF group. Why are you writing about this? I mean, to be honest, it's not something that like other countries wouldn't know about, but they're strategically significant areas to actually attack, to either take over or to collapse. So I don't know why you'd be writing about that, but still. The first 2 produce mostly iron, the 3rd high quality septium. Each could be considered a pillar of the Erebonia manufacturing, and their importance will no doubt become increasingly apparent in the coming days. Targets. Crime. Who's the hacker? Lately, there's been a lot of talk about hackers on Crossbell's orbital network, but the term hacker, denoting a person who steals confidential information using their proficiency with orbital network technology, is still largely unfamiliar to most in Erebonia. A hacker going by the nickname Kitty caused a stir 2 years ago, but it's unclear whether the same person is behind recent hacking incidents. Governor General Rufus assures us that it's only a matter of time before the IDF, carrying out a joint investigation with the Intelligence Division, tracks down the person behind these cases of unauthorized database access. Column. Feel good food on the railways. Since its opening 22 years ago, the Transcontinental Railroad has been the beating heart of the Erebonian transit. Currently, the service is greatly restricted due to wartime austerity measures, yet dining car chefs like Nicholas refuse to compromise when it comes to food. The dishes he prepares are simple but beautifully balanced in nutrition and flavour. No matter the circumstances, I put my heart into my cooking. Every person who travels with us has their own itinerary on this journey we call life. I can only hope my food makes for a satisfying pit stop along the way. He cleverly substitutes for unavailable ingredients and devises menus that work with anything he has on hand. Not all railway trips are for leisure, but thanks to cooks like Nicholas, travellers can at least expect a tasty nibble or 2 as the scenery whizzes by. Not so much propaganda, more leaking of intel. The entertainment district, we're finally going. We're not allowed in the residentials. So this is Crossbell's entertainment district, huh? It's no Raquel, but I guess I can get one Randolph season the place. Ah! Sevens! It's certainly lively, but in a different way from the other districts. Yep, this place has it all. There's a casino, a high-class hotel, bars, clubs, and a neat little antique store too. Then there's the jewel in Crossbell's crown, Arc and Ciel. Oh, the theatre troupe. I've heard of them. I don't know, it seems pretty dull over there for a crown jewel. Yeah, can't argue with you on that. Their leading lady was seriously injured about a year or so ago, and their second biggest star had to take a break for personal reasons. With so many members out of the picture, they could only put on small shows now and then. Their second biggest star. It must be her. Well, leading ladies will know, Arcantiel is still the pride of Crossbell. I really hope we get to see them perform again someday. Don't worry, I'm sure we will. It looks like the theatre itself is still open at least. Maybe we could take a look inside and see if we can learn anything. It'd be a shame not to after coming all this way. Any other points of interest, Yuna? I say we try the antique store in the alley too while we're at it. One of them is run by this old lady the SSS used to go for info all the time. I believe old women are indeed known for their extensive gossip networks. Yes, old Tina, but it's probably not good to say that to the old women. You can't ask around them both either. Let's get started. Let's get started. What's going on, Ed? Casino Bassa! There's the casino, but it's not open just yet. Not as classy as one in Raquel, but hey, still it's pretty cool, I guess. Wait, what? Not as classy? What do you mean? The classy thing that has the nearly naked girl standing outside. Yeah, that's classy. Classy, that's what I call it. So it's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, it's not exclusive, so you don't need to be a member to go in or anything. We can probably get some good info here once it's open. We'll just have to come back later. Alright, let's go ask around somewhere else in the meantime. Oh, I lied. They were just obstructed by the people. Hey there, wanna play? No point in coming all the way to the entertainment district if you don't got some entertainment. Come on in, forget your troubles, have some fun. Whoa, wait a minute, are some of you underage? Just make sure the higher-ups don't see you, okay? Don't worry, I got them handled. Hey, you're just as underage as the rest of us. I'm not going to that. I was trying to talk to that man who's now walked within the casino's non-entry bubble. Some little tramp from Heimdall stole my position as most popular hostess in town. She thinks she's so great just because she's entertained a couple of noble families. She's got no respect for me or any of the other girls at the club. But I'll show her. I won't back down. Eris. Yeah, Eris. Second place has never suited me. I'll make my comeback and it will be glorious. Though I'll admit I haven't thought a lot about how just yet. Come back, old man, before you enter another no-go zone. So this is Crossbell's entertainment district. Well, it's no Garnier district, but I suppose it may prove an adequate source of recreation. I'll start out the casino, then see if there are any clubs worth visiting. Were I to be drafted, I would find myself with little to no leisure time for quite a while. So whatever passes for entertainment in Crossbell will just have to do. It's a pretty cool logo. So this is Crossbell's entertainment district. Seems more chilled out than the one in the capital. I've got plenty of time. Maybe I'll go try my luck at the casino. I'm really going to cut loose today. It's going to be my last chance to hang out with my boyfriend for a while. We have to make the best of the time we still have. Enjoy. Right, do I check out that first or down there? Well, I mean, Arc-en-Ciel is right on the strip. Should we go in there first? Arc-en-Ciel doing less and less shows, my sales are on the decline too. I'm barely scraping by, but I'm not about to give up. After all, where would Arc-en-Ciel be without their official ice cream supplier? I'll do my very best to stay afloat until the theatre's back on its feet. You need an official Bellberry ice cream. What does Bellberry... Oh, actually, Bellberry's an actual... I was wondering, what does Bellberry taste of? Iron. Brass? Bronze? Not only is the cast without Ilya and Rixia right now, we're going to war too. Apparently, the government's been putting a lot of pressure on Arc-en-Ciel as well. We fans need to show our support for them now more than ever. Yay, Eugene! Hooray for Plea! You got this, Nikolai! Smash it, Celine! Go, Sully! Whatever happens, we'll always be cheering for you. So don't give up! Not now, not ever! Whatever happens, we'll always be cheering for you. So don't give up! You've heard how to pronounce Rixia. Yes, but it's just no. No, I can't. So, shush. You know I'm going to say things in a million different ways. Because I'm not good. Arc-en-Ciel is full of stars, but without doubt, Ilya Platier, the fervent dancer, is the one that shines the brightest. Unfortunately, she's still recovering from injuries, and Rixia's gone AWOL. Rixia, whatever, see? It's harder. Despite her dazzling breakout debut as the Moon Princess. And Theodore, the man they call the Silent Scion, won't be performing either. But Arc-en-Ciel's no ordinary theatre company. They'll still have a ton of stars. Any show they put on is bound to be spectacular. I'm sure it is. If you get be offended by me butchering names, I've butchered way more names in the future. I just found out I've been saying Deku wrong all this time with the Deku tree. So, you know. Huh. There's no one here. That's weird. I wonder where the manager's gone off to. Yeah, that's it, Sully. That's the stuff. Nice. One more time. They must be rehearsing in the back. Want to go take a peek? I don't know. We really shouldn't barge in unannounced. Think of it as part of our intel gathering mission. Besides, I'd like to see what they're up to. nosy Altina. Okay, just as long as we don't disturb them. We'll just barge into the theatre, it's fine. Wow. Would you look at that? Part ballet, part martial arts, it looks like to me. I'd have been sick by now. Truly beautiful. Yeah, I can't take my eyes off of her. It barely seems real. I could watch this all day. I'm starting to see what all the hype's about. Right, she's the real deal. That's one of the troupe's younger performers, Sully Trade, aka the Star Princess. It's like she gets better and better every time I see her. That she does, young lady. Oh, are you the theatre manager? Sorry for just barging without permission. We didn't see anyone up front, so... No, not at all. The fault is mine for leaving the front desk unattended. Sully's been improving by leaps and bounds. It's hard to tear my eyes away from her sometimes. She's like a shining beacon of hope in the midst of all this gloomy talk of war.
Yeah, we need that, now more than ever.
Anyway, we'd better split. Wouldn't want to get in the way any more than we already have.
Right, let's head back to the entrance. Who are those guys?
You and the others spoke with the theatre manager but didn't find any leads about the singularity. Despite this, they left feeling more lighthearted than before and returned to gathering information with a renewed vigour. They talk about all these stars and starlets, but we all know the true starlet, the true woman that belongs upon the stage, is Joshua. 100%. My sincerest apologies for not being of any more help to you all. No, we're the ones who should apologise. We shouldn't have interrupted like that. Speaking of which, do you know what happened to the troop's leader? Van, he's been going around all over in an attempt to procure more funding and partners for the company. Turning down that government offer really hit us hard. A government offer, you say? What were they offering exactly, if you don't mind me asking? Well, to put it bluntly, they wanted to spread their pro-war propaganda through our performances. What are they going to do? To spin around a bit, then like draw out a machine gun, rat-a-tat-a-tat, come on! What's going to be the pro-war ballet? I mean, ballet does tell a story like Swan Lake and whatnot, yeah? They said they fund us through all the war, among other such perks. All we had to do was comply. But that would go against everything we stand for.
I see. So that's how it is.
You got guts saying no to the government like that. Well, we do still have our pride, after all, artists and stagehands alike. We'd never be able to face our friends if we sold out on our principles now.
You got that right. Stay strong, okay?
Some of the staff here may have been drafted, but our will remains firm. Those of us who are left behind will do our best until they get back. Can I head back in? Seemingly not. We saw a bit of the performance. The performance voices can be heard projecting out from the inside.
I think they're busy. We probably shouldn't disturb them.
We can come back later if there's time. We probably shouldn't disturb them after already disturbing them.
Looks like this is the green room. We shouldn't go in any further.
But I'm looking around. It's my wife in chat telling me to read the latest chat to Erebonia No Hero Academia. She obviously wants to talk about it, but I can't for a long time. Right, where are we going next? Hotel Millennium? Let's go.
Welcome to Hotel Millennium. Our guest needs always come first. We'll do everything in our power to make your stay a pleasant one. That's a policy we'll stick to, no matter what might be happening in the world. Please enjoy your stay and let me know if I can do anything to help.
I mean, I don't really want to rest.
Our guest needs always come first. We'll do everything in our power to make your stay a pleasant one.
A massage in the bath? Bubbly massage bath? I don't need you to massage me. That makes me feel weird. A bath that massages me, please. Massage bath. Bubble jets. This hotel's been going strong for over 60 years. I myself have been here for around 40. And these last couple of years have been some of the most turbulent yet. For a while, it seemed as though the non-aggression pact and the trade conference would bring the continent some kind of stability. Alas, things are never quite as simple as they appear. No, they're not. I've been considering retirement, but with the world in the state that it's in right now, well, everyone has it rough in some way or another. I'm prepared to remain active in the workforce for a little while longer. Are you now? Damn it, just thinking about it pisses me off. How dare they keep me in that filthy place for 2 whole weeks? I wasn't even convicted. Don't drive dangerously, you get. They took away my entourage, and now my allowance is a mere fraction of what it once was. There's no way to treat the heirs of the Heimdall banking empire. How could you do this to me, Daddy? Ah, whatever, I don't need him. I don't need anyone. I just got to not do anything illegal, then no one can complain, right? I could do that. You mean like normal people? Who'd have thought?
Oh, isn't this the creep he was trying to get to at the St. Estraria students?
Not like he's being punished for his wrongdoings.
What a shame that he doesn't seem to regret it at all.
Look behind you. The girls have come back for some more punishment. Hi. Lower allowance or not, it's at least enough for me to have a good time. Well, he's wearing glasses, so you should be able to recognise me, surely. I've still got plenty of money to forget my troubles. Oh, really? Honestly, one of the baton cronk in the back of his head right now. I feel like he's not really serving his penance very well here.
My boyfriend and I decided to take a vacation together while we still can. We could get drafted any day now. We're gonna make a bunch of happy memories today. Crossbreak his ass. Yes, well, he was attempting to take women away in his car and do despicable things without their consent. So yes, he does deserve a little bit more punishment than what he seems he's getting, but gotta come from those rich families, right? My boyfriend and I decided to take a vacation again while we still can. Could get drafted any day now. Same talk. We're gonna make loads of happy memories. I mean, should I leave you alone with the beds? You gonna push them together? It's a pity I couldn't get a deluxe room, but this suite is pretty nice all the same. Time to get out there and experience all Crossbell has to offer. Oh, my mind's in the gutter. My hotel has plenty of great facilities you can use, even if you're not staying the night. We've got a reliable high-speed connection to the Orwell network too. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. High speed? Can I live here? I'm not even joking. Welcome to the Hotel Millennium. We offer spa treatments, room service, handheld Orwell computer rentals, and more. If you need something or have any concerns, please don't hesitate to contact the front desk. We'll do everything in our power to make your stay a pleasant one. If you need something or have any concerns, please don't hesitate to contact. Sure thing, mister. Well, that's the hotel checked out. We are getting through the entertainment district. Once we talk to everyone, surely the story will move along. So this new club is funded by the Empire? It'd be a real shame not to indulge in everything they've got to offer, right? Hey guys, care for a quick drink or two? Well, wait a minute, you're just a bunch of kids! Sorry, I got the feeling you were older somehow. Needless to say, we don't serve minors. Stick to the rules, huh? Wouldn't have guessed from looking at you. Oh, well, looking at you, I'm guessing you're no stranger to having a good time. Don't get me wrong, once upon a time, I would have looked the other way, but now I'm working for an Erebonian-owned club. Those guys are the real sticklers. I've even gotten to talk to customers all formal, or they get bent out of shape. Tough break. Don't let them get you, okay? Thanks, you too. Looks like you made a new friend. You make it look so easy, Ash. Working in a fancy place like this really takes it out of me. Well, I guess things could be worse. At least I've still got a job. At least he does. So this new club is funded by the Empire, huh? It'd be a real shame not to indulge, yep. You indulge away. I can see L not playing in theatres. Where am I going to next? I guess that goes to the Harbour District, so we've checked out everyone along this way. We go to Grant Jazz Bar next.
This street's seedy, to say the least.
Well, we are in the entertainment district. Not to mention, this is right around where the Mafia used to set up shop.
I've heard as much, but only rumors.
Man, all that crap doesn't matter. I'd come here any day as long as they got hot babes.
Ash getting in the final words. Hey there, pals and gals. Step right over. I'll show you the surefire route to a good time. I used to work for just one place. Now I'm doing this freelance. I've gotten to know a lot more about the clubs around here thanks to that. Sweet, I could use some choice Rex. Ash, please, control yourself. Somebody's a real stick in the mud. In that case, you could just move along. Can't have you harshing my customers' buzz. Have you been enjoying dabbling with the product? Oh, no one's playing. I wanted to hear some jazz. After Crossbell got annexed, the streets became a lot safer, but that hit local businesses pretty hard. The dingy atmosphere was all part of their appeal. I used to get most of my customers at night, but now I've had to open for lunch as well. At least now a different clientele can enjoy what my bar's got to offer. It has midnight cola. A drink to share with someone you want to stay up and talk until morning with. Okay. It's tiny bubbles dance around the glass as the nocturne butterfly water. But I need some money. I'm out of money and there's a recipe here. I will sell 3 verdant coats to buy a midnight cola. We tried the recommended drink. We're going to be up all night. There's a lot of caffeine in that by the sound of it. Midnight cola. Needs that clear gelatin.
Let's begin.
Make a really bad one.
What is this?
Pitch black syrup. Stores 450 EP though. Has a chance to knock you out. Bit of a risk.
What a pain.
I think you'll make something a bit wrong, won't you?
Oh, not bad.
You just made the nocturnal butterfly water, did you? Macius?
Let's give this a try.
Somehow make it into coffee?
Perfectly made.
You didn't even put it in your sausage blender? Randy! Yeah, it's gotta be Randy. Oh, get it.
You just leave this to old Randy.
Are we still in contact?
Hey, not too shabby.
It wasn't Randy! Gaius
Give it
then.
a try. I went all out for this one.
Golden
How
North
is
Chai. You somehow turned it into tea! Now, very ground splitter of you. Sure. The bars and clubs around here are getting less business these days. Some new hostess from the capital went and poached all my best customers. Don't any of them have a sense of loyalty? No. Some men are so unfaithful. They get dazzled by anything new. I don't know how I'd go on if I couldn't come here to vent. This is your secret hidey hole, is it? Armored divisions and air forces are going to be leading the charge here on the Crossbell front lines. We've got a couple of Dragonov class railway cannons to help us out too. Look, everyone just like blurting like the military. Yeah, we've got some of them. We got them stationed up. What the hell is everyone blurting this stuff out? Our victory's a sure thing. It's overconfidence to the extreme, isn't it? Well, let's talk about war reminds me of the turmoil here in Crossbell a while back. I sure hope Calvard doesn't have anything like those ions up their sleeve. Honestly thought it was over when one of those things wiped the entirety of Garelia Fortress out. Yeah, I bet you did. We don't need to worry about anything like that this time though, right? Did any more people come back from the disappearance? Here's a thought. 10 mirror per song. I think I've got 10 mirror. Now that's a bit better for this bar. Sounds like I'm about to go on a sneaking suspicion thing. Actually does sound a bit seedier. To be perfectly honest with you. You gonna get on the piano? Ash on the drums, of course. Let's pass on. Where next on the strip? The bins! Some little tramp from Heimdall, so... Oh, yeah. Eris, you walk a long way, don't you, Eris? Complaining about that tramp. Can't go out there. Pawn shop and more. Well, it's the antique shop is the only place I can go to. Oh, wait a second. Tell a lie. No, that is there. I was looking at the up ramp and seeing it was different to something else, but obviously not. Imelda, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Aren't you a cute little gaggle of young folk? Don't see too many aficionados your age, but whether you're old or young, your money's good here. You can even pay in installments if you want. Just be careful not to let the interest pile up, you hear? I don't have any money. Jeez, we can't even get a word in edgewise here. It's just like Lloyd said she was. Excuse me, ma'am. Are you Imelda? Did you used to help out the special support section? Ah, I see. You must be the ones the IDF have been looking for. Class 7, right? What? How did you know? Oh, I have my sources. I heard all about you the last time you were here for your field exercises. I can't think of anyone else who'd be asking round about the SSS right now. I imagine you're here for information. Did you want to know how Banning's team got into the tower? Well, wait a minute. They did what? You are better informed than we've been led to believe. Could you tell us a little more, perhaps? Is it true? Lloyd actually infiltrated Orcus Tower? Their goal was to get information about what happened in the Empire a little while back, and they accomplished it too. What a shame that doing so wasn't much of an issue for the government. Ah, we had no idea. Where did you hear about it? Oh, I've got a contact on the Orbital Network who sends me information from time to time. You took the time to come visit, so it was only fair I shared a bit of their info with you. Only fair? Thank you for telling us. At least we know what Lloyd's already tried. Don't go thank me yet, I don't give away information for free. Huh?
Oh, don't look so worried. I'm not talking about Mia. All anyone talks about these days is war, war, war. It's so tedious. If you could throw a wrench in the government's plans, it'll liven things up a little. But if you want to buy a couple of antiques too, I won't stop you.
She's a tough one, ain't she?
Yeah, but she seems reliable in her own way.
I think our job's done here.
Agreed. Our investigation led to some rather interesting intel in addition to learning more about the singularity. By the way, we're only a short walk away from your home, aren't we, Yuna? Why don't we pay your family a visit? Ali!
Why not? Our dad is under surveillance.
I'd love to see your home and say hello to your family, Yuna.
Oh, that's right. You haven't met them before, have you?
I'm sure they'd like to see that you're well, Yuna.
Oh, thanks, guys. It's really thoughtful of you.
Okay then, my home's on West Street in the Belheim Apartments. Follow me!
Sure, I'm right behind you. Oh, something's going on here.
This may be out of the blue, but do you cook?
Oh, yeah, we do. Why do you ask?
You see, boredom is what I hate the most. That's why I'm always looking for new and interesting things to try. It goes to cuisine too. In other words, you'd like to try foods you've never tasted before.
Yeah, precisely.
I've been to high-class restaurants, common diners, junk food joints, places that offer unusual cuisine. Whatever meal could buy me, I've tried, but now I'm tired of it. I look for something unique. Show me your personal take on these dishes. If you could do that, I'd really appreciate it.
What can I say?
You've really tried it all.
Yeah, straight talking lady who knows what she wants. I respect that.
I see, so that's what it was about. If I can come up with a unique recipe, I don't mind letting you try my cooking.
Excellent. I'll be looking forward to that. You can now offer unique dishes to Imelda. Right, I only have 7. Which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So of course I'm missing this. But it might not be able to be made yet. It all depends, right? There's only 2 people who can make... Well, 3 actually. Okay, what is your quartz currently? Because that would mess with a lot of the stuff there.
Now let's begin. Oh, this is good.
Yeah.
I got
No!
that.
You're not supposed to make it!
What?
I'm out of grains.